Okay, here we are, another Strategist Union game. This is Valy against Raznox. John, why don't you go ahead and introduce us as always?
Sure thing. Well, Valy is one of the Protoss masters in Strategist Union. He's a good all-round Protoss player. We could see some pretty unique builds coming up from him. He's been trying to do some Phoenix pushes and stuff like that, and you probably saw my game against him earlier. He was trying to get fancy with Phoenixes, but, well, I know how to react to such things. And then at the top left, we got Raznox, who's a good all-round Zerg player, good at macro, good at micro, and all. And I've seen him play quite a few times. He's pretty good with his muta harasses and whatnot. He's a 2600 diamond, so he's pretty up there. He's close to masters. So it's a pretty even matchup, I'd say.
Okay, great. Well, looking forward to it already. As you can see down here, Valy's blocking off his front, putting that pylon down there just for that precise effect. And Raznox doesn't look to be doing anything cheesy or anything. That's fine because he is a diamond player and not like a copper noob going for that 6 pull.
Hmm.
What is he gonna do? A proxy hatch here? That would be
Seen it
funny to see.
happen. I was just wondering. That's why I took a little break there. He's piling up some minerals. I don't know if he's going to go for a spawning pool straight away or a hatch. No, he's going for the spawning pool. Nothing too fancy. And then
Okay.
shortly after
Phew.
that, maybe we'll see either a hatch. No, he's probably going to get an extractor just now or something.
Valy's probe doing a sick little dance at the natural there to ward off any early expansions, but Raznox has seen it and he says, you know what, you go ahead and tire yourself out, little probe. I'm going to get some gas. I'm probably going to do a one base play, take you out. Now that I can
Whoa!
see that you're fast expanding, so a one base play might actually be quite powerful at this moment.
I think this is the absolute wrong move. I mean, he knows that he's not expanding. I'm talking about uh, Valy here. He knows he's not expanding, so it could only mean he's already getting a spawning pool, or he's already got one. Soon enough, he's going to have enough gas to have speedlings come up. But no, it seems like he wants to expand. He's just going to lay down an expansion. Now they're on even ground. But Valy with the advantage because he's getting his expansion earlier than Zerg. And that's really rare of anybody to say.
I wouldn't say it's an advantage. Oh, okay. Well, the Zerg did throw down an expansion. Okay, fair enough. But had he gone for a one base play with Valy's fast expansion there, he might have been able to take it because, frankly, a one base Zerg play, you can pump out a lot of really fast roaches and really take care of the opponent.
Yeah.
I
What?
don't see what Valy's upset about. Do you see?
I don't see anything on the map that would really upset him besides the fact that he's blocked off his front completely. So don't. I guess he's going to break down the rocks at his natural and use that as the main entrance, which I wouldn't really be too happy about.
Not with
I
Zerg and not with Speedlings, because I think that Zerg speed's just about, I don't know, 1/3 done, and he's already harassing some probes. Uh,
Mm,
well, he's harassing the probe in his base, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But yeah, Valy's economy is looking a little bit brighter than the Zerg's one, which is not great. If you're playing Zerg, I still would have gone for that one base push. You know, some roaches, some Speedlings. Would have had it.
yeah.
He would have had it
There's
because
7.
he doesn't even.
Sorry.
He only has 2 zealots out right now, and even if he wanted, he wouldn't have produced much more than that. And by now, the Zerg would have a lot more in roaches. But okay, whatever. You know, that's the way he wanted to play it. Just kind of economical and late. That's fine by me. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Well, he's starting to macro up pretty hard on the drones now. You know, and he's also got the roach warren up, so maybe we're going to see a couple of. Now he's pushing out some roaches from. He's actually pushing out quite a few there. If we see in the production tab, he's only 3. Sorry, the others are just drums. And
Yeah, 'cause
apparently, Billy finds it very tactical to give away what he's doing.
um, you know, I guess that's what makes him diamond and Valy.
Master,
Valy's
master. Billy's the master here.
Right, sorry, yeah. I'm just getting all sorts of confused and I apologize. But I like that Valy's already working on that attack upgrade, obviously making the Zealots take out Zerglings in 2 shots instead of 3. I would like to see an evolution chamber come up for Raznox, just to get that Carapace, because it does make a big difference against Protoss, because Protoss is such beefcakes. But it's okay, he's blocked off his entrance there with 3 roaches. Good idea, actually, I think. But he's not really in a whole lot of danger, considering the only thing from Valy right now are 2 Zealots and 32 probes that could possibly do any damage. But that's okay, because Valy says, you know what, I'm going to stick up 3 more gateways, making a total of 5, and a Twilight Council. I'm about ready to get this this show on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. We see that actually Raznox is now pulling ahead in the economy with 40 harvesters against 36. I think whoa, 48 now coming out. Jeez.
That's
He just
a
pumped
whole
out
lot of
8
action.
drones in a few seconds. Yeah.
Well,
Well,
that's the
now
power of
we can
Zerg.
see. Yeah, we're going to see it just now. If he gets an auxiliary hatchery, he can start pumping out some serious numbers of roaches. And he just got his lair up, so he could start taking up to Hydras or the Spire. And no, he's going to go for the Hydras. This is actually kind of abnormal. I usually see him go for a Spire as soon as he gets his lair tech up.
Well, I think it's a fine idea to get the Hydras, because they do kind of make mincemeat out of gateway units, and whether he's scouted or not, I can't really tell, but I think he knows that Valy's just going 6-7 gate. Alright. So
You press 2, actually, and you get to see what he's seen.
I know that, I just don't want to do it.
Why?
Because
Shoot.
I'm lazy. But I see that Raznox just morphed in an Overseer just to the southwest of Valy's expansion there. He's going to send it in, see what's going on, but those photon cannons are probably just going to say, nope, off you go. I think that Zealot's a little bit conspicuous, considering he hasn't pumped out any Zealots for a while.
Well, I mean, I just took a look at Raznox player cam here, and he actually is pretty much in the dark as to what Valy is doing.
Oh, yeah?
He just
Okay,
knows
fine.
that
I'll
there are
actually
2
use it.
gateways coming up at the front, but now he's going to take a closer look, realize, okay, there's a couple of warp gates, there's also some stalkers that'll be my demise, and down it goes, and he's still in the dark.
Yeah, he certainly is. The only thing he's seen is 2 warp gates, and that's it. I mean, everything else is blank. That's a thing of beauty. Now, unfortunately, Raznox is supply blocked. And he just finished the upgrade on his Hydra Den, so I think, ooh, this might be very tough, because the only thing he has are 4 Hydras and 3 Roaches, and
he has no idea they're coming either.
But he did see all those Stalkers blink out of that base and take out that Overseer, so he should know that some pressure's on the way, but he's not reacting very well until now.
He is responding appropriately. He's got 12 roaches coming.
Until now, exactly, took the words right out of my mouth. 12 roaches on the way. Unfortunately, not upgraded, so that's not going to be terrific against those slightly upgraded Stalkers there.
Link micro coming up here, and that's actually, yeah, you know what? This is going to be a hell of a push. I think it might be, the roaches might
no, those
just
roaches
be
are
enough
doing
to...
well. Ooh, but he's reinforcing very nicely and doing some pretty sick blink micros, so that's...
very good.
Is this the FTW push?
I don't know, he's getting 11 Hydras come out. That's a lot of DPS, if you ask
Sure
me.
is, but they don't have the meat shields, so that's... I don't know if that's going to work out very good.
He needed some roaches to go along with it, but oh, here we go. It did a decent amount of damage. He's not putting all the... Wow, he's kind of scared of the broodlings there, but now most of the stalkers are not even in the yellow yet. They could still do quite a bit of damage, but now we're getting a surround here. The stalkers are not in the best of positions. No, well, it doesn't matter
anyways.
anyways.
Really
Those
matter. The
Hydras
numbers are going to win it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yep. Now he's going for the lair, and he's pulling out his drones. Little good that's going to do. I would have GG'd right out of this by now.
Oh yeah, definitely. No point wasting time here, because well, that's pretty much the end of that. I guess this game...
A little bit of a surround.
Yeah, but not really good enough, because those Stalkers just keep flooding in. No forward pylon. It seems that nobody likes to use forward pylons. Even I do that. I'm just terrible. But
It is kind of strange.
There you go. I think this game is a good lesson in scouting your opponent, seeing what he's up to, and jumping in there. Because if he just taken that, if he just gone on one base, because he did notice that Valy was fast expanding. If he just sat on one base, pumped out a bunch of roaches, gone early aggression, I think he would have taken this, and the game would be very, very different right now. Unfortunately, now he's just sort of coughing his last, choked breath, like, just gotta try and kill some stalkers. But I'm really dead.
Well, he finally got the right units to complement the Hydras and or roaches. He needed the Zerglings to suck up the damage from the stalkers, but a little too late in my opinion.
A little too late is an understatement. It's incredibly late.
Yeah.
I mean, he's putting up a decent-ish fight, but
he's got
there
nothing
it is. There it is.
That's the GP.
Yeah, just about settles that. I mean, it's what I said. Had he just gone that one base hard aggression, this would have turned out very differently, but he wanted to play catch-up economy, which is not a very good idea for Zerg. I mean, yeah, you can pump out a lot of drones, but no, that's just not going to work.
Well, he also should have scouted it out to see how many gateways were up and whatnot, so that he could respond appropriately. Maybe lay down some spines and get some Zerglings to go with that unit composition.
Oh, absolutely.
But he was just, you were right. He was focusing too much on his economy.
Yeah, I think that's just basically what it comes down to. It was that first initial, possibly to him a small mistake, but it's a mistake that grew and snowballed over time. Should have just done that one base aggression. Would have been very different. But there you go. Anything to add, or shall we call it?
I think that's all. Everything that's been said has been said. And that's all we need to say.
All right.
But they're actually having another game. Shall we cast that one?
I think we should. If you give me just 1 minute, we'll jump right back in there. All right. That's it. John and Drummer signing out.